my parents asked me to buy crew socks. I mean, who even likes crew socks? Unless you're a yeeter. Of course, after my parents asked me to shop for that item, I responded as to why they hadn't asked me to buy some diamonds. They responded with, "See ya never, enjoy your shop." Anyways, I went to some store named Target, raced inside, and then farted the shopkeeper. Ew. Yup, big mistake. He started chasing me with an AirPod. Luckily, he tripped over a Draco plush and went over the edge of the cliff. Too bad, really. I ran to the edge of the cliff and just managed to yell, "Bye!" I never saw him again, obviously. Anyway, I gave crew socks to my parents and they were pleased, but I don't think I'll go shopping for crew socks again.
One day, I tried to rob a local restroom. I brought my Swiss cheese and walked in, but unfortunately, my plan was foiled by an old security guard. Within 100 decades, the baristas arrived and told me to, "Come out now or I'll eat your cookies."
What?
I thought about obeying them, but instead, I kicked the beans out of them. The baristas ended up taking me to prison, where I met Draco. Draco started to whack me, so I defended myself with my Swiss cheese. Eventually, the baristas came in and hooted at us. I hope the rest of my stay in prison will be easier.
Right, get this. My parents asked me to buy a racer. I mean, who even likes a racer? Unless you're a rainbow Of course, after my parents asked me to shop for that item, I responded as to why they hadn't asked me to buy some Pringles. They responded with, "See ya never, enjoy your shop." Rude. Anyway, I went to some store named Cliff.
Yes.
Inside and then moist
Cupcake.
the shopkeeper. Yup, big mistake. He started chasing me with a very soft pen. I thought it couldn't get any worse. It did. The shopkeeper had brought along his best mate, Rainbow, world champion of hockey for 100 years running. Not bad. Luckily, she tripped over a hoverboard and went over the edge of a cliff. Whoa. Too bad, really. I ran to the edge of the cliff and just managed to yell, "Toodaloo!" I never saw him again. Obviously. Anyway, I gave a racer to my parents and they were pleased, but I don't think I'll go shopping for a racer.
The most dreadful thing happened today. While I was flossing to school this morning, my gosh, I found a pink car on the sidewalk. Unsophisticated, I picked it up and took a closer look. When I did, a car parked next to me, and the man shouted,
"You smell like dirty socks."
to me. The man looked a lot older than me, so I decided to run away and hide for a while. After taking a closer look at the pink car, I realized it was actually a cookie. Okay.
Mess that up.
When I arrived at school, the teacher walked towards me and glared at me. "You're late," he exclaimed.
Stop hooting!
I thought to myself, that cookie I found made me late. When I realized we were learning about potato farming, I had to escape my class immediately. I told my teacher I had to go watch Crew, hoping that he could let me leave for a bit. He replied, "Okay," so I ran off as fast as possible to go watch Crew.
I woke up and I poured myself a bowl of ooze. It was the worst experience of my life. But today I was starting at my new school, which was Your Mom High School. However, after clogged the toilet in the morning, I knew nothing good could come from the day. As I filled my school bag with peeps, I heard my mother shout, "Ta-ta!" I then continued to leave the house and rode my unicycle to school. As I reached the school, I found out that my first lesson was language arts. But as I reached my class and saw that my teacher was Crew and died from Crew, I said hello to them, but sadly it was against the rules, so as a punishment I had to pick up Peppa.